stood out. She was one of a kind. She loved music, and at that time we were going to Miami Heavy, the conference, with the music conference, and she came down and we were rolling, and she had the CD. She did her promo CD and everything, and she gave it to me. It was wicked, and I thought at the time, I was booking her at this place called Bar, which she claims that is one of her first residencies, which is an honor, which probably was, but it was such a contained little vibe, dope party, and yeah, so she was a part of that night, and then we went to Miami, and she gave me this CD. This is what I want to do, this is what I want to go on, and I listened to it. It was hot, the tracks were, every track was bangers, but it needed something, so I was like, Sydney, listen, you need to bring it here. You bring it from here. You're already doing it here in TO. Now, and I told her straight, as a female, in the female game back then, this was probably like 10, 12 years ago, you know, the female game was very different than it was now. And I looked at her almost, not just as a DJ, but a potential role model for the whole female industry for DJs and music lovers. So we did this residency, and it's funny, Nathan Barato, another big sign from Toronto, was with her, and they, you know, had the synergy to work together and be what it was. And me being an honor to be a part of it, to see her where she is today and what she's done and what she's accomplished, and believe me, this is just the beginning. So I don't know, Sydney is the real deal, and I'm glad to know her personally, and I'm still one of her biggest fans, and hopefully one day I will be on tour with her. So I love Sydney. Welcome home, Toronto. Jeff Chow.
When I moved to Toronto, I had just graduated from college. I had a dream to be a DJ, but I hadn't even started it yet. I bought a set of turntables, I taught myself, and I started playing at local small gigs around the city. And by mid-2000s, I was playing sometimes 4 to 5 nights a weekend. It was crazy. My career as a DJ came from Toronto, and I am who I am because of that city. It taught me so much. It taught me how to have thick skin. It taught me how to work my butt off, and it definitely made me Sydney Blu. So here's a little bit of my story from my hometown and some of the people that were a part of it.
There are many top DJs
that
you see on these festival flyers, in dubstep, in house, in techno, in deep house, in progressive, that are born and bred in Toronto.
Yeah, and it's unbelievable because, you know, the fact that my city that I come from and I don't live anymore is doing so well on an international level.
My friends have been there since the beginning, and they'll always be there no matter what, even when I'm not doing this DJ thing. But I think it's really important to hang on to the people that have known you for the longest when you're in an industry like this, because fair-weathered friends are everywhere, and good friends like mine are really hard to come by.
I remember Joe just, you know, coming and saying, you know, Jessar, I want to be a DJ. I really want to put my mind to it and set myself to this. And I looked at her and said, you can do anything you set your mind to, just be prepared to take a lot of shit. And it's not going to be easy. You're a girl and they won't take you seriously, and you know, you're going to work twice as hard, and you know, but you can do this. You got some talent. You can do this. And you know, she kept plugging along and taking her beats. And you know, getting shafted.
Did I take my beats?
Oh, but, you know, but she found this little niche where she had an opportunity to rise and shine. To inspire to take that national or international rather is a big deal, because a lot of people from Toronto just didn't do it back in the day, and you do it, and you're good at it, and you're making it happen, and like this came a long way, baby.
Yeah.
You're a DJ.
It has been a long way.
At night. all kind of started from us opening up this magazine and seeing that you could get these decks, and Joanne really wanted them, so she started DJing. And now it's like fast forward 12 years later, 14 years later.
Clear the doors.
I saved up like a base fee amount of money to get my decks because I was waitressing, and actually you were the one that told me to do this. Basically I took a wine bottle and I shoved my tips in it, and then when it was, and then when I was ready to put my money down, I smashed the bottle and put my down payment on my turntables. Yeah.
Basically what she has done for the girls in the city alone. She was probably the first and only female DJ back like 8-9 years ago, and if you look at the club scene in Toronto right now, there's pretty much like half and half. There are girls playing at all the major clubs, major routes here in Toronto any given night of the week. I've never seen a person as hardworking as she is.
Joanne's strengths are she's driven, determined, focused, genuine, considerate, open-minded, passionate. I could probably use tons of adjectives. I almost feel like I'm not saying enough, but and she's just got a heart of gold.
Stephanie and I have been best friends for probably over 15 years now. I've known her since college. She's from my hometown, and we both moved to Toronto around the year 2000. We lived together twice, actually, and she probably knows me better than anybody, from the way that I am as a person to my stupid little idiosyncrasies and my geeky traits.
This is the Tiesto collection. Wait, is there Tiesto? Oh, right there. There you go. What would I need? These are Tiesto sunglasses. She's like, look at my Tiesto sunglasses.
The thing that I love most about Joanne is that she dreams really big. And the best part of her dreaming really big is that she actually makes those dreams a reality over and over again. I see it happen. It's pretty amazing to hear one of her ideas and then see it actually happen. I'm going to be a DJ. Done. I'm going to start my own label. Done. I'm going to have my music in the top charts. Done. I'm going to tour the world. Done. And she's also still touring the world and still doing it. It's pretty awesome to see it all happen in front of your eyes, especially for somebody who's your best friend.
I actually met Joanne like 10 years ago. I used to do a weekly club night, and she came out and was trying to pimp herself out to me to get me to book her. She was always out there hustling and trying to get gigs. So that's how I met her, and started up a friendship, and we've been friends since.
You are on your way to the Pride main stage. How you feeling?
I'm a little stressed out because I'm trying to coordinate like 600 people.
That's a sentence I said in one word.
Oh,
how do you feel?
Good. I feel good.
So now in one sentence, how do you feel?
Stressed out. No, I'm really good. I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this set, right, for like ever.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be awesome, but I'm a little stressed because I have to coordinate like 600 people right now. And it's a little much. Yeah, so I used to live here for like 5-6 years. We called it Vaseline Tower.
Vaseline, that's right.
Yeah. My home.
I've been playing Pride since, I don't even know when I started. I probably started in 2003 or 4. And it's a huge staple in Toronto. Like, I mean, millions of people come into the city for this thing.
How do you feel?
I feel awesome. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was so awesome.
Thank you. That was
I loved it. Did you see me in the corner?
That's like my favorite set ever.
I was like in the corner by the trailer, like grooving out totally by myself, and I loved every minute of it.
I want to play.
Good.
Yeah, it was. I look for.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. We're going to Footwork in Adelaide. Maybe we should.
How do you not know already?
Now wait till we get to Footwork.
Sasha, get out of the way!
I got something for you. My girlfriend has been following her for over 15 years.
Yes.
All right, and when I started dating her, she brought me to meet her, and she's just as awesome as the first day she started. She looked awesome.
Thank you so much. So good to see you. It's good to be home. Yay!
I met Joanne on when she used to do Beta Thursdays, and she was just a really standout local DJ then, and I really made it a point to get to know her and what she does and what she's playing, and tried to pay attention to her.
Footwork was voted the #4 club in North America this year, and that made me so happy because I've been playing there pretty much since they opened, which is about 8 years now, and it's so great to see them finally get the recognition they deserve. The owners are two amazing guys that just love music. Their bookings are some of the best underground DJs in the world, and the vibe is something that you can't even explain. You just have to experience it for yourself. They are a family to me, and there's really nothing like this place in the world.
I've known Joanne and Sydney Blu for probably well over a decade. We've played many clubs, many nights together, and it was just me and her just playing tunes. Like, to me, that never felt like a job because it felt more like me and a friend just playing some tracks we loved. So we always were playing music, just running around, being silly, having fun, and we've always had like a really good relationship in terms of being really good friends, but really good colleagues as well. So when I see what she's doing now and how she's just exploded, and the label's doing really well too, this makes me feel proud that we've had a really good relationship all this whole time. That should be edited.
I made a decision earlier this year to slow the fuck down mentally, not in my career, but in my mind. For the last 13 years, I've been constantly stressing myself out over what's next. What do I have to do to evolve? What do I have to do to keep up, to stand out, to be successful? There comes a point in your life where that just becomes exhausting, and you become so stressed out over what's next that you don't stop to enjoy the moment or even look back on everything that you've accomplished and what it took for you to get there. It is so important to remember where you came from and to enjoy your life. Like Ferris Bueller said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around once in a while, you could miss it.